Hi and welcome to Fun Swedish. February is here, and with that the season of semlor. Since February has Fettisdagen. Fettisdagen could be translated to the fatty day or the day of the fatties. And in preparation for Fettisdagen we make and eat a lot of semlor. And semla is a Swedish pastry with a lot of fat. The name semla actually comes from the Latin word semilla, that means flour. And that is the ingredient you need to make the sweet bun filled with a mountain of grädde, cream, and mandelmassa, and some other things. But more about the ingredients later. Let's first talk a little bit about the history of Fettisdagen. The Fettisdagen tradition started a long time ago as a preparation for the fasting that was to come the days after. The idea was to consume a lot of calories in advance to be able to withstand the fasting. And with that, the Swedes invented semlan. But as many religious traditions here in Sweden, we kept some parts and some other were forgotten. Fasting. Who wants to do that nowadays? Let's just eat like pigs. The tradition is to eat the semla på semmeldagen, which takes place the 21st of February. But you will for sure have one before that. Because just like Christmas keeps coming earlier and earlier, because people can't wait, also the semmel season is coming earlier and earlier. Because Swedes love a good semla. So you can actually start seeing them already in January at your local bakery, the supermarket, on social gatherings, and on your plate. How did it get there? And if you want to order one, then you can say any of these following sentences. Jag tar en semla tack. And if you want it without mandelmassa, then you can just add the word utan. Jag tar en semla utan mandelmassa tack. Or for those who want it extra fettigt, then you can say jag tar en semla med mycket grädde tack. And if you have a good office job here in Sweden, then they will most likely bring some free semlor at fika time, especially on the 21st. So make sure to go to the office on this day. And if you see any of your colleagues with something white on their nose, then it's not what you think it is. But if you don't get any semla for free, or if you don't want to buy one, then you can make one. I will now show you a recipe of how you can make en semla. Recept. Hur man gör en semla. Nummer 1. Skär av locket på bullen. Cut out a lid from the bun. 2. Gröp ur lite av bullen. Dug out a bit from the bun. 3. Skär mandelmassan i små bitar. Cut the almond paste in small pieces. 4. Blanda mandelmassan, vatten och innehållet av bullen. Mix the almond paste with water and the ingredients from the bun. 5. Fyll bullen med mandelmassan. Fill the bun with the almond paste. 6. Vispa grädden. Whisk or wisp the cream. 7. Spritsa grädden på bullen. String the cream on the bun. 8. Lägg på locket. Put the lid on. 9. Pudra över florsockret. Powder the bun with the icing sugar. And finally, 10. Ät och njut av din semla. Eat and enjoy your semla. So my English isn't as good as my Swedish, so this was really a rough translation to English. But if you want to be able to read more recipes in Swedish and learn more vocabulary about food, then you should check out our online video courses where we talk a lot about these things. After you have taken these courses, you're going to be able to order and buy food in Swedish. You can find the link to these courses up here and in the description below. Semla is one of those pastries that divides people. You either love them or hate them. The semla also categorizes people in different subgroups. You have those who like to dip the semla in hot milk and those who would never do that. Then you have those who like to eat the semla without mandelmassa or without grädde. And those who would never ever leave anything out. I myself like to eat my semla with everything. I also belong to the people that are very conservative with their semlor. I don't like new versions of the semla like semmelwrap or Nutella instead of mandelmassa. This famous Swedish meme shows very good the heated debate about the semla. Where do you stand in the semla debate? What is your alignment? Are you a purist or are you a rebel? Let us know in the comment section below. During this time of year, a lot of bakeries compete for the best semla. Last year, 2022, the winner of the best semla was made in Ritorno in Vasastan, Stockholm. At least according to this link. Let's see who will be the winner this year, 2023. I'm sure you're gonna find out because the winner always show up on the Swedish news. Maybe if you practice your semla baking skills, you have a chance to win as well. Now let's practice some questions that Swedes might ask you. Har du ätit en semla ännu? Have you eaten or have you had a semla yet? If yes, they might ask, hur många? How many? Vad tyckte du om semlan? What did you think about the semla? If you want, you can also answer this question in the comment section below. Now we have come to the final part, and that is some bonus facts about semlan. The man in the picture is Kung Adolf Fredrik of Sverige. He suddenly stopped being the king when he died. His killer, legend says, it was en semla, or better said, too many semlor. So be careful. Don't make your lust for semlor make you have the same fate as the Swedish king. A very typical game we played growing up as kids in Sweden was to try to eat the semla without licking yourself with the tongue around the mouth. You actually need to try this for yourself because it's really difficult. It's actually almost impossible. You might need the phrase, kan jag få en servett tack?